Hello, and welcome to this section on the additional death benefit that your employer may have opted for as part of your Old Mutual SuperFund. What exactly is this additional death benefit? Essentially, it is group life assurance cover on your life, so that if you pass away while you're a member of your employer's Old Mutual SuperFund, your loved ones will receive a payout. It's important to note that there are two different types of additional death benefits. You can find out which one is relevant to you by checking your member benefit statement, statement of benefits, or through our self-service platforms. The two types of policies are called approved or fund-owned policies and unapproved or employer-owned policies. The approved cover refers to death cover that is provided by a tax-approved retirement fund, such as Old Mutual SuperFund. This means the fund is approved by the South African Revenue Services, and the proceeds available upon your death will be paid via Old Mutual SuperFund to your dependents. If your employer selected the approved fund-owned policy, the risk benefit will be added to your retirement savings in the Old Mutual SuperFund, and the total amount will be paid out to your loved ones if you pass away while you're an Old Mutual SuperFund member. In this case, the amount of the benefit is usually based on a multiple, as selected by your employer, of your full year's salary, plus the full value of your retirement savings in the fund at the time of your death. Legally, the Old Mutual SuperFund Management Board has an obligation to determine who receives some or all of your death benefit payments for any approved benefits. They do this through tracing dependents and establishing each one's financial needs. They then divide the benefit in a fair way between one or more dependents and any nominees. The beneficiary nomination form is an important guide to help the trustees in identifying your financial dependents and nominees. Be aware that although you may have completed a nomination form, the trustees are not obligated to rely solely on the information in the form. In terms of the Pension Funds Act, the trustees are responsible for investigating your dependents and nominees' actual financial circumstances and must attempt to establish the existence of any financial dependents not mentioned on the nomination form. The other type of policy is the unapproved or employer-owned policy, which is taken out by your employer directly with Old Mutual or another insurer. The proceeds upon your death are paid out directly to your nominated beneficiaries and not via the retirement fund. It is important to keep your beneficiary nomination forms updated in the event of an important life event like marriage, childbirth, divorce, or death. Remember to complete separate nomination forms for each type of cover you may have: approved cover, unapproved cover, and/or family cover. If you have more than one type of cover, ensure that you have completed a beneficiary nomination for each type. Give your employer copies of your completed beneficiary nomination forms and make sure your loved ones also know where to find the copies. If selected by your employer, Old Mutual SuperFund also provides you and your loved ones with family cover. This benefit does not form part of your retirement savings and pays out a lump sum if you or a member of your immediate family passes away. You may also have access to accidental death cover if selected by your employer, which covers you if you die as a result of an accident. There are many additional value-added benefits and services that may be available to you as part of your employer's risk-benefit options. These include funeral support services, which provides assistance with funeral arrangements, including transport of the deceased's body from outside South African borders, and our flagship free financial education program called the Financial Wellbeing Program. Find out more about these value-added benefits at oldmutual.co.za/value adds. As a member of Old Mutual SuperFund, you qualify for our Old Mutual Rewards program, where the rewards points you earn can be redeemed or spent in various ways, from purchasing goods from rewards partners to saving and investing and even donating to charity. Visit oldmutual.co.za/rewards for more information on our rewards program. It is important that you know and understand your risk benefits, so register for our convenient self-service options on screen or speak to your HR consultant.